Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at the Isekai Adventurer Guild demo. This is actually kind of an interesting thing because it's you get kind of a sort of that business shop type part of it, but then there's also another part that it's like kind of like Final Fantasy, like a tactical game. So if you like the gameplay you see here, there'll be a link to the Steam page in the description, and let's get in there. If you want to join, help the channel out, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. All right, now there we go. Knock, knock, knock. Are you there? I've actually played a little bit of this, so I already know most of what's about to happen here. Hey, it translated right this time. For some reason, the first time I fired this up, it had a bug where this was still in Chinese. Hello, are you the one who took over the guild this time? Please enter your name. We'll just go that. That's correct. My name is Y. I'm looking forward to working with you. Nice to meet you. I'm Ray, the one in charge of operations. I look forward to working with you too. This guild is quieter than I expected. As you know, the master's position has been vacant for a long time. Because of that, there were hardly any people assigning requests to our guild. Would you come over here first? This is where we receive requests, the magic tool. A lovely box. It's different from what you saw when you got your license, right? This is an older model, so you probably haven't seen it before. Oh, so there's a version that looks like this. Still, the magic circle is the same is just as I remember it. If there's any newly assigned request for your guild, the tool will light up. The usage is the same, just infuse it with a bit of mana, then the request sheet will be summoned. Like this. Hey, a request. Just arrived. Let's check it out. Okay, so that's our magic tool. Now, quick, we'll go over what's in the room here real quick. There's a thing over here where you get your adventures. Oh, no. Let's do this first, because it's going to grumble us until we do things. Y infuses mana into the magic tool. As the light fades, a request sheet appears. It says they urgently need a slime core. For slimes, our guild adventurers should be more than incapable of handling them. Would you like to post the request sheet on the request board? Then interested adventurers will take up the request. Sure. So here's our request board. Well done. This is how you issue requests. Once the request starts, interested adventurers will gather to begin the task. Can't the guild assign adventurers to handle the request? The party leader can be designated, however, joining the party is up to the adventurers themselves, so we can't interfere. Oh, and if a difficult request comes in, you can also abandon it, so there's no need to take on everything. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Shall we start the request now? Like, we can just ditch the request, like, oh no, we ain't going. Alright, we're gonna jump in here. Now, this is when the actual, like, outside part, but there's a bunch of stuff in here. Alright, so this gives us our parameters and what this is, our quest text description. So, we're gonna start that. These are our adventurers, and you notice it has a crown and then it says something. And that's actually kind of important because that's what their bonus is. So, if we go over to this guy and we select him, he's going to be our party leader, and that's what the bonus goes for, because that's a party leader bonus. So we'll jump right in here, and he's now recruiting. I wonder who he's going to recruit. We only have 3. So, let's see. You're there. You can be there. There we go. And then we got the slimes over here. So, it's once you're in the actual battles, they are essentially a tactic style battle. And then you have a number of things you can do, which is kind of cool. Like there was more to do than I thought. By the way, if you play this demo, it really wants you to use these hotkeys because occasionally it will forget. And it seems to forget occasionally that I was asking it to, so you'll end up clicking on something. You can also see what actions you have available because you can do either an attack or a rest on your turn, and you can move every turn. But you can only do one of these 2 things. So, you kind of have to balance it a little bit, and I'm sure it will get harder past the edge of the demo. Actually, most of my guys in the demo have gotten pretty okay, not been beaten up too badly. I only played a little bit, though. Alright. Let's see here. Okay. So, when you're doing a normal battle, and you're down a little bit on here, something you can do while they're coming in is you can kind of just halt and wait here and do a couple rounds of sleeping, and you can actually get some benefits from that. I think we can get in range though, and that is what we are going to do. Now our guy here, he has this. I don't know why this is faded. I wonder. We have enough mana. I wonder if it's unlocked as you go up in levels or something. Probably. That'll probably be it. As you go up in levels, I would imagine that would be it. you know, let's do that. Boop. All right, now he has a lot of AoEs. Let's get her, since she's... I don't think she's going to be able to reach. Yeah, her attack range 1 just gets her not able to reach there, so... Thankfully, his attack range is a little bit better. We're going to use this iceberg because we're going to hit them both. There's a really neat graphics too. I like the graphics and everything. So checking there, we have her, but she can't really do anything and she doesn't need to rest. So we're just going to end the turn. They push back as well as you. All right, now she is actually really good for this. So she's going to take a step forward here. Ah, I said forward. We're going to stone crush on these two because she has a really strong skill for that. Now he has holy light, but you have to have like an area for it. Oh, you know what? If we move him, even if we move him just here, we can holy light in a way that gets both of them. Yeah, perfect. Yay, we leveled up. Let's see. Magic defense. Damage taken? I feel like damage taken decreased is probably better than the other two. I don't know why I feel like that, but I do. Alright, we'll just go ahead and do the little one. Oh, we can't do it, can we? He's right out of range. Look at that. He's just out of range. Can we do the big one? Oh, yeah. He's not out of range no more. Alright, and he's probably going to punch me in the face tomorrow, next turn. Why, yes, he is. Okay, let's take him. Let's move him over here. Thankfully, there's no, like, opportunity attacks or anything, because that would be painful. All right, you move here, but you don't attack yet. Wait. Yes, you do. Okay. We'll do a plane slash, which does push him back, and then he can get to here. And unfortunately, I think all of his stuff is really short range, so we're just going to have to end this turn on that. So yeah, I actually like the tactics side of this is pretty interesting. Fairly simple, but you know, this is a demo and you can adjust the speed and a few other things. All right, let's go with her. Let's have her just head on. Yeah, see, sometimes it just really would like you to use the... Alright, you cast a big spell, so I do want you to just recover some hit mana this turn. That way, we can always... Oof. Well, hold on. We might be able to do this. Yeah, there we go. Boop. Oh, he's got one left. One round left in him. Okay, so anytime you have a round left like that, there's no reason to not go in here and pick out, like, I know I need mana for here. I don't really necessarily need mana here, but I also don't really need a lot here. So these two will go ahead. He's only got 3 hit points. We know he's going to die. And we'll just go ahead and rest those two so that they're back in action a little bit better. And then we'll head over on to him and we can... Oh, I wish I could rotate the view. That's one thing I haven't figured out. All right, so move. Attack. There we go. Then we get other stuff. You'll notice we only have 2 of our objective parts here. So we're going to be doing a second one. Otherwise, if you were low on life or hit points and you finish a room, you could actually just end your adventure and then come back, I think. Not 100% sure. I haven't tested it. Physical defense. This is for... Okay, yeah. So, mana increase of 15 for Karen. That's not so great. I think physical defense is going to be the way to go here. So let's go ahead and select that. Now we'll load into the next place. All right. Take you, take you, take you. All right, battle start. And again, this is where I was saying, like, here's a good opportunity for us. We're going to move forward, but we're only moving forward a little bit. And then we're going to take a rest. That'll let us use our big toys again without really losing too much momentum on the battle. Not that momentum is a mechanic, just, you know, feels better. All right, yeah, so we can use these approach rounds to get to get, so we can actually, so what we'll do is we're going to move him here. Because he can target a lot of things around him, and that's going to kind of block off the way the AI will think less about killing him when I move these two up. So he's a little more delicate than the other, it feels like. Alright, now we know we're not in range of anybody. We could use some more mana, so we'll definitely do that. And we're only going to do it for everybody. Okay, she's completely topped off. See, look at that. We're actually really good at this point. And then when they'll reach us this turn, or we'll reach them. Oh, we'll reach them. Oh, we got one hit. That's not bad. All right, let's see here. Okay, you go here. And we're going to want to push him. Okay, now you... I'm going to have you move here. And I didn't do that last time because I didn't know they were going to compact themselves into such a convenient into such a convenient line. But we can also block them off right here. We got 2 of them, which means we can do Stone Crusher and get a lot of value out of it. So that was a really big turn for a starting turn. We've got some guys who are dazed, so they're not going to move. That helps out a lot too. That lowers a lot of damage. All right, come on, let's bring out the big guns again. We'll do another iceberg because I think I can get everybody but that last guy. And that thing does a lot of damage. Like, it really does. Okay, we're going to have you move over here. We're going to have you Storm Crusher a lot of these guys. And then you don't have a whole lot of range. But if we go here, we can Holy Light into both the places. I mean, look at the hit points. We've got them ripped up on every one of them. So we only have a move left, and I think I'm gonna skip that move. Mostly because I want them to cluster here, and if I move him here, he's very likely to. All right, we'll just spin that one more time. We can get everybody with it. Yes, we can. Okay, first things first. We're not going to kill them with this. So we don't necessarily need to make sure that we heal everybody before pulling the trigger on this. See, if we had like only 1 or 2 guys, we would definitely want to like make sure the other 2 have increased their hit points beforehand. This is Karen. She doesn't really do magic power that I know of. Well, you know, I wonder if that rock is... that rock seems like it might be considered physical. Now that I think about it. Let's give her extra experience. Alright, Aiden gets critical damage increase. That doesn't feel great. Oh, max mana increase. That could help him out a lot. Yeah, we'll take the critical. Alright, now, if we do that, we can get 2 of them with Holy Light. Oh, look, he even leveled up for it. Nice. Nice. You know what? We'll take one of those hit points and mana recovery things because they're not bad. All right, now we got you and... Oh, you, sir, can move. So let's go block this guy. And then you can take his place. And we can Stone Crusher. Okay. Quick question. We'll see it next turn. I was going to say, does Stone Crusher actually do magic damage? That would be a thing to check. Alright, Stone Crusher is physical, so it's not doing magic. So if I'd gotten that magic up, it would have done nothing. That is good to know. Okay, so, weird question. We'll test this out here real quick. Can my AoE hit both the things on the other side of the rock, or is it going to stop at the rock? Because we can't even target the rock. I see how it works. Okay, so there's an interesting thing to that. And that is that we don't have to target the rock. Because we can just go over here, have him blow through all the mana in the universe. That'll take out both. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Damage taken, decrease. I think I like that idea. Alright, you still have an attack. So, go here. And we will Holy Spear you. I could have eked out one more turn, but yeah. Alright, we did get our slime core, so we can go back now. Alright, and they've gone up in experience, which is always good. The adventurers have successfully completed their first request. This level of request is no problem for them. That's true. Indeed, perhaps because it was an urgent request, they even provided a generous reward. Now that I think about it, how is the guild's funding managed? Guild funds are used for issuing adventurer registration cards. That's all they use it for? Maintenance costs of the guild building are covered by the association. Wow, that's very generous of them. The association, that's unexpected. Of course, until things reached to this point, each guild had to bear the burden themselves. After the nationwide Isekai summoning phenomenon worsened the situation, the association decided to focus on nurturing adventurers. Indeed, after the Isekai summoning phenomenon, I don't know where my brain tripped on that word. Monsters have started appearing in places they've never, even in places where they've never shown up before. That's an awkward way to phrase that. It's an inevitable decision. That's right, our village used to be a powerful place without a single monster around, but these days there are monsters swarming just outside the village. That's kind of rough living in a video game world. Maybe that's why the guild's situation isn't good. It used to be a peaceful village, so there weren't many adventurers. So the guild master position was vacant, and there were hardly any requests coming in. Yes, that's right. But now that we have a master here, there won't be any problems. In that case, registering adventurers with the guild should be the first priority. Exactly. Oh, come to think of it, we've gathered enough funds to issue registration cards, of course. How and when the guild funds are spent is up to the guildmaster judgment. Haha, of course, they should be used for issuing registration cards. Then we should first post an adventurer recruitment notice. You can recruit adventurers in the guild information. Wait, did you bring something incredible? Wow, is this Woodman's magic orb? That will definitely fetch a high price if sold on the merchant guild. Is that so? It seems like the gods have given us a small gift. This did not happen when I... Should the transaction be made at the merchant guild? Yes, I'll connect you with the merchant's guild. Party members have obtained Mana Stone 2 pieces. Oh, interesting. It didn't do that to me before. Okay, so there's a tavern over here where you can eat, and I believe that it gives you a buff for your next run. That's my guess. I haven't used it. So she notices blank. You can go out, but you have to be a B rank or higher, and I think we're C's right now. So we have guild information though, and then I would actually like to recruit that member. So let's go ahead. We seem to have enough money for reasons, and you startled me. I've never seen you before. What brings you here? Hello, hee, I don't know either. Where is this place? Oh god, she got isekai'd into our world. Could it be amnesia? Oh no, that's not it. I was definitely at a Halloween party with my friends just a moment ago. How did you... But suddenly, the moment I blinked and opened my eyes, I was here. This isn't the Truman Show, is it? A Halloween party, the Truman Show. I have no idea what you're talking about. Raylan, it seems you've been summoned. Summoned? Is this one of those isekai summons or something? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's right. It's been happening repeatedly these days. Then are you the ones who summoned me? What? No, it's not us. We don't have any powers like that. Wow, that's amazing. I feel like I've become the protagonist of a story. So does this world have things like magic too? Yes, of course. I can even use simple everyday magic. The light from that lantern over there, something I light up with magic. Wasn't it me who did that today, Ray? Anyway. That's amazing. I want to learn magic too. How do I do it? I want to try lighting a fire as well. My brain is not working. At that moment, a flame ignited from the candy bottle that Raylan was holding. Ah, what's this? It's getting bigger. Please calm down and take a deep breath. Water, just in case. I'll go fetch some water. Calm down. Fire now disappear. The large flame surrounding the candy model quickly disappeared. It's just model candy. She doesn't actually get real candy. Wow, is that how it's done? This time I'll compress it into a round shape. Wait a moment, Raylan. This is indoors. Yeah, that would end up being a fireball. Compressed fire. Very explosive. Seems you have the talent of a magician. Really? Me? Wow, that's so amazing. By the way, what are you planning to do from now on? Going to the wizard's tower to study magic might not be a bad idea. You studying? No way. Come to think of it, this is the Adventurers Guild, right? I want to be an adventurer too. We've seen your abilities ourselves, so alright. She has no control of them. None. I'll help you with the registration. You just need to fill out some basic personal information. Filled it out. Here's your adventurer registration card. If you have any questions besides the quests, feel free to visit us anytime. But I'm hungry. Where can I eat and where can I sleep? First, let me introduce you to a nearby inn. Please follow me. All right. So, I don't know how much money we have. All right. So now we're going to have like 3 of these people. Is that, yeah. Oh, she's a mage too. So he's a summoner. Oh, that's why his attacks were like birds and things. That makes more sense now. All right. Now, in this demo right now, there are, like I said, well, we could do that. We could do one of these. We do have a little bit of gold. Tempted to do this one. Next adventure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have that. Let's do it. Oh, my adventurers are feeling better now that they've had some alcohol. All right, let's see if we can do one more. What's going to have not a lot of stuff? 3 lizardman scout kills. Okay, let's try that. All right. Since you're new here, I'm gonna make you we get magic attack up 4%. Okay, let's do it because that way we get her as in our party. So who's she gonna recruit? I assume she's gonna recruit Bruce because he's kind of tanky. All right, that works. We got a lot of magic damage between these two. So, we need how many? We need 3, and there's only 1 guy in this map. Let's see how it is. All right. We may only do this fight since it is probably going to take us to about 30 minutes to do that. All right, let's go. Let's be a little more aggressive this time. All right. No, really. I meant it. Okay, he doesn't need to do anything but wait at this point. So, let's get her. I want to have her over here. You could wait. We don't need anything else. There we go. And that is our turn. We could probably turn up the AI guys just a touch. Okay, let's see what you got. You got a fireball. Let's see if we can... Oh, yeah, right there. Boop. Oh, that thing does a lot of damage. Oh, and they're on fire, too. Okay, let's see. Is there an interaction here? Iceberg March. Can we put them out? They stayed on fire. Nice. I am very happy with that. Okay. There we go. Bloop. Okay, so we got 1 guy almost dead. We don't have anybody actually dead, but we have a few almost deads. Not necessarily the best thing, because almost dead isn't really all that far away from alive in video game terms. Okay, so let's go with... Let's do another fireball. And the nice part is it doesn't have any collateral damage, so hey. We don't have to do any of that. Okay, now you give me that Iceberg March again. All the damage. Okay. Well, nobody died, but everybody's really weak. Oh, thank you for coming back down here. I was hoping to not have to run up there and grab you. Okay. You can cast Fireball. I can hit everything with that Fireball too. So that means that you can take a much needed rest. You can take a much needed rest. You are going to cast Fireball because that's all you ever do as a wizard. Yay! We got some people who leveled. Oh, very nice. Oh, she leveled a lot because she was just directly responsible for all of it. The range of all attacks on Aiden. Ooh, that could be really good on him. Because that's good. That could be real good on him. Raylan, I think we're gonna need skill 3's number of attacks. We don't have skill 3 yet, so it feels like it's maybe not super useful. But we'll take it just in case. I think we give her magic power. And then Bruce gets... Let's go ahead and get him that damage out. Alright, let's go ahead. And it's about 25 minutes. There's a couple more just like that. And we just keep going through until we get ours, and then we end our adventure, head back, and we can do rinse and repeat all of those things. I actually had a lot of fun playing this. I will say that there is one thing that kind of threw me off is I actually had, while I was testing it the first time, I had to go out and, if you were on a quest like this, it didn't, if for some reason there's no way, that's one thing, there's like really no way to exit mid-run. So even though the missions don't take so long, the actual full run time is actually probably a little bit more before you end up needing to either go ahead and end your adventure or go into the next area. So again, this has been, let me go get the price and everything real quick. Or I know the demo's up, but let me go check and see if it says anything about that. All right, I checked. I wasn't able to come up with either a release date or a price. It just came out recently in this demo form. I'll have a link to both the demo and the regular page in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you come back for the next one. And most of all, as always, I hope you have a great day.